Hello, beautiful friends. I know I sound like my friend Erica. I've just listened to so many of her videos, so it's sort of habitual. We are influenced by each other. I'm here to do another reading and share with you a channeled drawing. I'm Chloe Lauer of Empowerment. Life is a lot, and art helps. And I'm here to support the Soulmate and Twin Flame Collective in the ascension process through art and tarot readings. So the channeled drawing that I want to share today is called Initiation. It's definitely an initiatory process that we go through when we have a spiritual and soul awakening, when we become aligned with this path of devotion and service. And it is powerful to be initiated into this pathway and this group of soul sisters and brothers. So this was the energy that I was feeling when I channeled the experience of initiation. There's a bit of chaos in here too, you know. It's very organic, it's very intense, it's multifaceted, and it's ultimately very beautiful. But certainly there's some spiral, intense energy, almost like the eye of a storm right there in the middle. And then just like expanding and radiating out through these waves and ripples of the almost like petals of a flower. So I'm curious what your experience of initiation has been. And if you've been initiated as a healer, as a reader, as an energy worker, as a light worker, and what that's been like for you. How would you draw it? And do you see yourself and your experience reflected in this drawing? So I'll do a short reading today about the past, present, and future of our community in terms of our relationship, where we're at with the initiation process. And this is a collective reading. Sorry about that. My microphone got knocked over a little bit. So it may not resonate for you, but you'll probably find yourself at least connecting with one of the positions of past, present, or future, maybe all of them. Using the Osho Tarot deck. Osho Zen Tarot is the first deck that I ever got. I've had it for like over 10 years now. So it's been with me through many stages of life. I find the cards to be fairly straightforward and simple to read and understand, even without a lot of previous tarot knowledge or without consulting the book. Although I will read from the book to you just to expand the conversation. So one card, please, for the relationship dynamic between the collective and the experience of initiation for the past. This one wanted to come out. Breakthrough. That's cool. I'll share the cards with you in a minute. One card, please, for where we are currently. Laziness. Oh my. And one card, please, for where we will be soon with our initiatory process. Oh, trust. Very beautiful. So first here we have breakthrough. There's a lot of power, a lot of fire in this card, and intensity and anger, that red flame, a lot of geometric shapes, breaking down of past templates, and just looking victorious with the arms extended. You can see there's been a bit of a fight and a struggle. You know, the figure here is looks a bit anxious and like they've been through a long journey, maybe even crying, or they have like marks on their face. So this is a major arcana card, number 11, breakthrough. So I will read from the book. So that's where we've been. So it is a breakthrough to enter this path. The predominance of red in this card indicates at a glance that its subject is energy, power, and strength. The brilliant glow emanates from the solar plexus, or center of power, on the figure. In a way, it actually reminds me of the drawing. I'll have to put them side by side. And the posture is one of exuberance and determination. All of us occasionally reach a point when enough is enough. At such times, it seems we must do something, anything, even if it later turns out to be a mistake, to throw off the burdens and restrictions that are limiting us. If we don't, they threaten to suffocate and cripple our very life energy itself. For sure. If you are now feeling that is enough, allow yourself to take the risk of shattering the old patterns and limitations that have kept your energy from flowing. In so doing, you will be amazed at the vitality and empowerment this breakthrough can bring to your life. I totally relate to this because up until Thursday of this past week, I was feeling really constrained and limited and at a loss for like what to share with the world, and my vitality was suppressed. And that was because I was suppressing the fact that I am a healer and a light worker, and that I'm called to share art and healing with the world through vortex energy work. And so it was like once I started drawing again, channeling my dark feelings, that's when the breakthrough occurred. And I really entered that initiatory, I took that rite of passage and crossed the threshold and like finally stopped pretending that I wasn't a healer and that I wasn't an artist, or having that be just like this small part of my life. And now I'm having it be a more significant part of my life in doing this work and sharing with you. So curious where you're at with that. And I really see that similar shape, you know, with that center here, it's white and here it's pink, but just that circular and then radiating shape. So this is where we may be right now, or you may have been. If you're on the leading edge, you may already be in the next position. So laziness. This figure looks like he's just chilling, relaxed, you know, taking it easy, almost sitting like on a throne, looking out into the ocean, a little pillow below his feet, and a sun umbrella above his head. So perhaps it's okay to relax and take a break after this intensity, or maybe, you know, it's pointing toward the fact that we may need to still cultivate awareness and not just coast. So laziness is the 9 of water, and that's equivalent to cups in the traditional tarot deck. Let's see what they have to say here. This gentleman clearly thinks he's got it made. Yeah, so he sits in his big overstuffed chair, wearing his sunglasses, shaded by his umbrella, with his pink slippers and his pina colada in his hand. He doesn't have the energy to get up and do anything because he thinks he's done it already. Yeah, so we may be a little cocky, you know, thinking like, oh yeah, we've done all the work. He hasn't yet turned to see the mirror cracking around him on his right, a sure sign that the place he thinks he's finally arrived at is about to shatter and dissolve before his very eyes. The message this card brings is that this poolside resort is not your final destination. The journey isn't over yet, as that white bird flying into the vastness of the sky is trying to show. Your complacency might have arisen from a real sense of achievement, but now it's time to move on. No matter how fuzzy the slippers, how tasty the pina colada, there are skies upon skies still waiting to be explored. Yeah, so don't rest on your laurels for too long. Take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the achievement of the breakthrough, but be honest, about the work that continues to unfold. And then the third card, where we may be moving in the future, or you may already be feeling this, is trust. It's very beautiful. It's like vast openness. She's just letting herself go and fly. That's also from the Suite of Cups or Water, I believe. Yeah, that's the Knight of Water. I love the soft pastel colors here. Now is the moment to be a bungee jumper without the cord. And it is this quality of absolute trust with no reservations or secret safety nets that the Knight of Water demands from us. There is a tremendous sense of exhilaration if we can take the jump and move into the unknown, even if the idea scares us to death. And when we take trust to the level of the quantum leap, we don't make any elaborate plans or preparations. We don't say, okay, I'll trust that I know what to do now, and I'll settle my things and pack my suitcase and take it with me. No, we just jump and hardly a thought for what happens next. The leap is the thing, and the thrill of it as we free fall through the empty sky. The card gives us a hint here, though, about what waits for us at the other end. A soft, welcoming, yummy pink, rose petals, juicy sky. Come on. What a beautiful invitation. So it's not about making all the preparations and checking all the boxes before we take the leap. It's simply taking the leap and trusting that we'll be met with a soft landing. Certainly easier said than done. So I will pull one Archangel card for guidance from this deck by Doreen Virtue. So when we're moving into trust from laziness, what do we need to know? Which angel would you like Spirit to offer to guide us? One card, please, for the journey from trust to laziness to trust. Nurture. Archangel Gabriel. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at all these angels around this infant. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So there's an energy of children and our nurturing our inner child. So let's get a little bit more information from this. One reason why it's important for you to help children is because you're also helping your own inner child in the process. You're teaching what you need to learn. So pay particular attention to the messages you deliver to children and their parents. Know that those messages are for you as well. Take time to play, laugh, and to be silly and carefree. Nurture your inner child with as much love and attention as possible. Gabriel works with mothers and children during all phases of conception, childbirth, adoption, and parenting. She helps grown-up children as well. If your heart longs for some playtime, call upon Gabriel to make all of the arrangements. She'll guide you along as you nurture your inner child. If you ask her, Gabriel will also assist with your own parenting desires and needs. It's so beautiful. So the energy of play and of being nurturing and gentle with children in our lives and with our own process in reparenting ourselves. So please comment below with any questions. You can email me at chloe@chloelauer.com. If you would like to have your own private reading and channeled drawing, let me know. I'm taking orders. I'll do 3 per week. And until then, until next time, in abundant love always. Bye bye.